Hey there, I want to show you how to break down and reassemble the 1911 A-1. Mine's a Springfield Armory model, 45 ACP. One thing I noticed about this is the breakdown is a little, it could be a little complicated, so there's just a few main pieces to remember about it. So let me get this out of the way. If you've been trying to break it down at all, and you might notice it's kind of like a puzzle. So there's not very many pieces to the main components that you will disassemble and assemble, but even just a few pieces, you know, it's still a puzzle. So one of the first things you want to remember is you want to take the clip out. Now I don't know if that's with all models, but with mine you won't be able to completely break it down with that in there, so you got to take that out. Always the first thing, you want to practice safe muzzle control, and you want to make sure there's no ammo in there. Okay. Some things to remember about this is I'm not going to be highly technical on the terminology, but it's good to have them memorized. This right here is the slide. Okay, and I'm just going to take it easy as we go. I'll mention what they are and I'll reiterate over again. But this is the slide. Okay, and this is the slide stop. Okay, now I don't know why they call this right here, this little rod right here, this rod right here, which has a tension spring in it and a pin which keeps this securely locked in place so it doesn't pop out or fall out. But this right here is called the plunger tube. Like I said, I don't know why they call it the plunger tube, they just do. So anyway, the very first thing you want to do, is hold it vertical. Okay, now this is what this round part right here. So to take this apart, you want to push this down, and you see how I maneuvered that. You see how I maneuvered that over? That right there is the this right here is the bushing. Okay, so you gotta be real careful when you do this. Don't aim it at your face. This thing, the spring can shoot that plug out really hard. So okay, I'm gonna set this down, but I'm gonna continue showing you. Now I'm gonna depress that, and you push the bushing all the way so that it releases it. Okay, now this is the recoil spring plug. Okay, so just set that aside. Now we have the recoil spring. Now just pull that all the way out. Okay, so the first thing I do, guys, is you see there's two notches right there, you see, on your gun. Now the one we want to focus on right now is the right side. Okay, now you want to put that right there. You see this right here is your slide stop. That's your slide stop right there. Now you want to align that notch in the background. Ignore the slide stop at the moment and ignore the plunger tube. That's this spring thing. That's a spring thing right here with the pin. Okay, right now you're just focusing on that little notch back there and that part where the slide stop goes in. Okay, line them up. Now what I do is I flip the gun around. I don't actually need to flip the gun around, you could feel it. You put your either index finger or thumb. Okay, now you're gonna push it out, see? And if your slide stop doesn't come out right away, Just keep pushing it till it does. Okay. Okay. And there you go. Push this down, like just barely tap it. Push this down while you're pushing on that back thing, and it'll pop out just like that. See? Now take the slide stop out. Now if you're having problems, another issue could be that you didn't have it oiled. Okay? This can really help, because I had a problem with it in the beginning. Okay, so this is what we're left with. And the next thing you want to do to be able to get the next part out is you want to see this bushing right here. This right here is keeping the barrel in, and it's keeping it all together right now. Well, you see there's a little groove in there, and you slide it out. See, if I go like this and try to pull it out, it won't come out. So you got to put it where that notch is that comes out, and just pull it off. Now this is the bushing. Okay, I'll just set that aside. Alright, now after this, you could take these two major parts, slide it out. See? Okay, set that aside. Now what we have here is, you see this part right here? This right here is the recoil spring guide. Okay, if you notice, it rests right on top of the barrel, like so. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, right now you just set that aside. Now this is the barrel, and this is the barrel link. This is a critical component. Okay, now all you gotta do is, this part's real easy, it just comes out. Okay, if it's twisted like that, if you got it twisted too much, see, it won't come out. But you gotta just ease it out. Now this, of course, is the barrel. Okay, set that aside. This is what you have left. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put it back together for you. You do everything in reverse. Okay, so grab the barrel. Okay, it doesn't matter how that is, the link, don't worry about that. Just slide it in like so. Okay. Okay, you got the recoil spring guide, remember? Remember how the recoil spring guide just rests right on top of the barrel? Okay, just put it like so. Doesn't got to be any particular way, just set it on there. Okay, for this part to go on, you just find where the railings are, see? And you just press it right on. And I usually go about right there. Okay, I flip it back around, and the next part I do is I put the barrel bushing back in. Okay, and the barrel bushing is going to go, remember how I told you, just like that, and turn it the opposite direction. Now, oops, no big deal, just put that right back in. That way. Alright. Now, the next part we're going to focus on is the slide stop. Okay, there you go. So, slide stop is on. Next thing you want to do is put the spring back in. and put the plug back in. Use 2 hands. Remember, as I said before, aim it away. Now grab that barrel bushing and push it on. Right there, it's safe for now, okay? And you just push it on. Voila, it's all ready. And you just check the action, make sure everything's okay, and it's okay. So